are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Everybody's apartment flooded. We noticed that there was like a random homeless man. I've literally filmed this video so many freaking times already. All right. My camera battery literally died before I even started filming this video. Is that a sign from the universe? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I honestly feel like I need to reintroduce myself because I'm a whole new girl, you know? Hi guys, my name is Shatavia. I am a licensed massage therapist as well as a medical biller and coder. And I just got my degree. So a lot has changed since the last time that I was filming and editing consistently and posting videos. So much has changed in life and happened. Like, I don't think you guys have even seen this setup with this blanket that I crocheted. Y'all like it? My sister-in-law was just in here and she was like, oh, can you make me one? So I guess that's my next crochet project, is to make this huge blanket again. I don't even know how long it took me to make this, but that's not what this video is about. This video is a life update because so much has happened in the last month. Literally, I'm looking at the day, the month that has just passed has been incredibly frustrating. So I'm just gonna jump right in and start with our move. So we moved to this new apartment that we have last month. We moved in the middle-ish end of our lease, and no, we did not break our lease. That's the craziest part about it. So we were living in a one-bedroom apartment in a shitty little apartment complex because we were kind of just like down on our luck, I guess is the way that I will phrase that, me and my husband. And so when we were living in that apartment, actually, he was just still my boyfriend. So we moved in there and we're like, okay, this will be like our fresh start to like kind of reset or whatever. Moved in there, lived there for, I want to say like 3 months, and then the place flooded. One night it just flooded. Everybody's apartment flooded. We were on the ground level, so like everything was soaked, everything was ruined. We had to like call our renter's insurance and be like, hey, all these things are ruined. Are you gonna reimburse us? So that was like a literal fucking nightmare. And because of that, our apartment complex, they said, okay, we'll give you like a month off your rent. That's it. Okay. So then after a while, we noticed that there was mold growing, and we let them know immediately, and they told us that it was not a big issue. Hey, so that's crazy. After them telling us it was not a big issue, maintenance finally came and they're like, it's not mold, it's mildew. Who are you talking to? I might not know much about algebra, but I know what mold is. He finally comes to fix it, and he finds out that there's a hole inside the wall, inside our closet in our apartment. And that's where water is leaking in through. So he had to deal with that. Afterwards, he like literally ripped a hole in the wall and was like, you know, I'll come back and patch it. So then one day randomly come home, it's fixed. I'm like, no one messaged me and told me there would be somebody in my apartment. No one said, hey, we're coming today to stop by to fix it. I'm like, wow, like the lack of communication in this apartment complex is just absolutely fucking absurd. So then I just let that kind of slide because I was just like so overwhelmed by everything else that was going on in our lives at the time. After that, my husband and I, we got engaged. We literally got married while living in that apartment. So it's like so sad that I can't look back on that time fondly, you know? But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So that happened. We got engaged, got married, which is really lovely. And I think I've talked a little bit about our engagement in another video. I haven't posted like our wedding video or anything like that, just because we've kind of just been like going. Like so much has been happening. I haven't even had a second to like think, literally think. So after a while, the mold came back. So we're telling the apartment complex, we're like, hey, there's still mold here. Like, you need to do something. Like, you need to actually fix the issue, not just like paint over it. You know, the landlord special. Like, no, that's not gonna work this time. And then at the same time that we noticed more mold growing, we noticed that there was like a random homeless man who would be like going in and out of our apartment complex. And I'm like, how is he getting in? Like, that person does not live here. Like, you know, when you live in a small apartment, you're like, you know all your neighbors. That man does not live here. So we found out he's literally just a random homeless man who dings on everybody's doorbell until somebody lets him in. Because they think, like, I don't know, if they expecting company or they think they have an Amazon package or like whatever, they'll just let him in the complex. So he was sleeping in the hallways, guys. Literally unsafe. And he would leave wood chips in the door so that the door wouldn't close properly, so he can get in and out. So now you're putting everybody in here in danger. There's literally a bum living here. And this is a moldy fucking health hazard. That's what this place is. So we told them, okay, there's still mold growing. There's a homeless man living here. Do something. We went up there with all these complaints. And we were like, also, randomly, you had the freaking maintenance come without letting us know. And the landlord was like, I didn't know that he came and fixed it without telling you guys. I didn't even know he was here. You didn't know. I didn't know. So the maintenance has a key to just come into anybody's apartment without even letting you know? Okay. There's way too many issues going on. So we realized that they are useless, and we kind of just left it at that. And we were like, should we break our lease? Like, we've only got 3 months left. Like, we started looking at new apartments, all of it. And then randomly we get a letter in the mail, not an email, not a phone call, a letter in the mail saying, if you guys don't like it here, leave. You don't have to tell me twice. We packed up. We literally looked at an apartment. Well, my husband looked at it first. Then I went to go look at it the time that we went to go do the application. So I saw the apartment while we were doing the application, applied, literally got the apartment, moved that same week that we found out that we could leave. I don't understand why you wouldn't just fix the issues instead of losing out on 3 months of rent. I honestly think that they thought that we would take longer to find an apartment or something. No, we were gone that same week. So it was a very stressful and hectic week because all in 1 week I had a move, my husband's birthday, and my graduation, all in 1 week. So it was a very hectic and quick move. We moved everything in. Everything was just everywhere for so long. We didn't have Wi-Fi for, I want to say 2 weeks, because we got the Wi-Fi, AT&T. We got AT&T Wi-Fi. Then AT&T literally randomly sends us like an email or something saying, hey, there's a Wi-Fi outage. A Wi-Fi outage? I know power outage. What do you mean the Wi-Fi's down? So we returned that the immediate next day. We got another Wi-Fi, and now we finally have Wi-Fi. So we've been able to watch things now. But literally being without Wi-Fi for 2 weeks, good thing that I graduated because I had more time on my hands to read. So all of that happened in 1 week. We celebrated my husband's birthday the week prior to, so I didn't really have to worry about that. I did, I planned for us to go to do this. It's, I don't know what you call it, like an activity center. So we did like bumper carts or go-karts. We did go-karting, batting cages, and they had something else there, but I can't remember. I also got him a money cake. I think that's what that's called. Have you guys seen like the Korean videos where they have the cake and they pull the money out? I got him that as well, and that helped pay for his tattoo that he actually got. He got a Dragon Ball Z tattoo. If I have a picture, I'll insert it somewhere in here. But yeah, so he still had a very fun birthday the week prior to, thank God, because we had no idea during his birthday party that we would be moving. So that happened. And then my graduation. Because we moved so hectically and we had so many issues, like the day that we moved, my car window literally broke. So I had to get that fixed. And I think the week or 2 weeks before that, I had to get my car fixed again because the fuel pump was messed up. And guess what? Not even a month later, my car's in the shop again today because it broke down while getting groceries. So I've just had like a very hectic month. Like all of this has happened in the span of 1 month, and it's just been absolute fucking chaos. So all of that happened. I was not excited about my graduation at all. I'm just like, I kind of want to get this over with because I'm dying. So graduation day comes. I'm like so freaking prepared because prior to this, and I'll probably make a separate video about this, because what I did was I felt very helpless, I guess you could call it. Like I really had no resources. Like I felt like my professor wasn't very helpful. I felt like the school wasn't very helpful. So in obtaining my degree, it was me. It was all on me. It was all on me. So what I did was I wanted to get my associate's degree, but I just felt like that was so far away. And I didn't even think that I'd be able to graduate with a degree because I went like school hopping and I kept changing my career path and I kept changing my course and I kept changing my mind. But in the end, I actually got my CPC certification. I got a billing job before I even got my certification. And then I got my associate's degree. So I really like, in my mind, like I beat the odds. Like I'm the first in my family to get a degree. I had no idea that I'd even be able to get a medical billing job before finishing school. And I even skipped my last class. I think it's called Practicode, where you learn how to practice for the CPC exam. I literally skipped that class and just took the CPC exam because I did so much self-study and I thoroughly made sure that I was ready for the test, because I knew that if I just followed the curriculum that my professor gave me, I would not succeed. So it was so much pressure on my shoulders to finish early, graduate, go ahead and find a job in this economy, in this job market. So it was just all that weight on my shoulder. And I felt so much weight, if that makes sense. So I was so happy to just be done. Like I got the job, I got the certification, I got the degree. Like I was just so ready. So the day of my graduation, I actually started to get excited again. Like before I was just like in a lull. And then I started to get excited again because finally, like, I'm done, girl, I'm done. So the day of my graduation was really crazy. I posted that video already on this channel. So I posted that video already on this channel if you want to go ahead and watch my graduation video. My family came, my sisters, my husband was there, my husband's father's family was there. And it was just great. And then, oh, and also so was my brother-in-law. Like, it was just great. We went out to eat. I had a beautiful cake that my husband got me. Yeah, like it was actually a very great day. And I got flowers. I decorated my cap. I wore like this beautiful dress. I got complimented on my dress. So it was actually like a really good day for me, especially after going through all of that shit from the week prior to. So yeah, homeless man living in our house, mold, financial issues with my car, getting a new job, getting a new apartment. What else? I also have a new camera, and can you guys freaking believe how extra having a camera is, because before I was filming with my phone. So everything I did was with my phone until my phone literally like stopped letting me put the videos onto my computer. Don't know what that's about. So I finally got a camera. Hopefully you like the quality. If you do like the quality, please let me know down in the comments below. But it's so little and cute. So working with a camera is completely different. Like, I've watched YouTube my entire freaking life, and I would always hear the YouTubers talk about like, oh, I need to put the SD card in, or oh, I need to buy another SD card, and oh, my battery's dying, like all that stuff. And now those are my worries. Because before I'm like, girl, whatever they're talking about. Now those are all of my worries. Like, literally my battery was dead before I started, and I had to use my spare battery. Learning about like how to use the SD card, how to use like the adapter. I had it up here somewhere. I don't even know. Losing your adapter. So I have doubles of everything, thankfully. But yeah, like all of the YouTubers that I watch, I like trauma bond with. I don't know if you guys do that, but like one of my favorite YouTubers, she's going through it, girl. She's going through it. Like, she's getting a divorce. She found out her husband was grooming her, basically. She like finally realized that. And now she doesn't even have custody of her kids because she tried to, you know, be gone from the earth. So the type of content and the type of channel that I want is one where my viewers can watch me, but also like interact with me. You know what I mean? Like, I love reading comments. So I just want to post whatever I want to post, and I want to post consistently because I know that people are always looking to be entertained, especially now. Like, I swear that there's nothing out there to watch currently, especially on the TV. Like, you have a million subscription services and there's nothing to watch. So I want to be a consistent YouTuber. I have been consistent on TikTok, posting basically every day that I'm at work, you know, like, so like 5 days a week, and then my weekends I have off. And now that I'm not in school anymore, I literally have so much free time. Who would have thought? I literally have so much freaking free time. I'm free. I've been reading more. This is the current book that I'm reading. I'm not that far into it, so I can't give you a review yet. But there's just so much that I want to share with my viewers, and there's so much content I want to make. Like, that's why I'm trying to post on TikTok almost every single day. I've started working out. Like, I'm about, I think it's 25 pounds down. I'm trying to lose like 45 pounds. So I want to film that workout journey and that weight loss journey with you guys. I'm not like, you know, a fitness influencer or anything by that means, but just sharing my experience as a young woman in her 20s. And a lot of the content that I consume personally is about women who are single or they live alone and they're in their 20s. So I'm a bit of a different type of channel because I am married. I got married very young, and I want to include my husband in my channel, but I don't want to have like a couples channel. So I'm really just kind of figuring out exactly what type of content I want to make for you guys and how to be consistent, because consistency is key, duh. And another way that you grow your channel and get more subscribers is by being consistent. So I'm trying to figure out a way to post consistently on TikTok, on YouTube, and get into YouTube Shorts, because I think I've only posted one Shorts. It's so weird to me. It like gives me Instagram vibes. So it's like so strange to me because I do not post on Instagram, but I'm going to try. And then another thing that I do want to get into, so I want to film like vlogs, whether it be workout vlog, what I eat in a day vlog, and then main channel videos like this, story times about my life mainly, because I've gone through some crazy ass shit and I have had no time to tell you guys because I've been in school for so long. And then another thing that I want to start filming is I kind of want to get into gaming. Would you guys be interested in that? I want to make like gaming content. I feel like that'd be so cool, but I'm also terrible at games. But does that make it interesting if I'm like bad at the game? Or would it just be like, girl, you're boring, bye? You know what I mean? Because when I watch gameplays, usually the person playing is good at the game. So that's another thing that I want to get into, but I have to figure out a way to film the game and film myself and do the whole shebang. But that is something, that's like the next thing that I want to get into, because I've dabbled in vlogs, I've dabbled in story times, and now I want to like try and figure out how to do gaming videos. I also think it'd be really cool if I just did like the nostalgic gameplays, like Cooking Mama. I know there's somebody who they make like food from Cooking Mama. I think that'd be cool. Or from like Papa Pizzeria. I think that'd be cool to have like a little bit of a cooking channel as well as gameplay. Like, I just want to tap into so many different things. So I'm trying to figure out a way to basically make a schedule of everything that I want to post, and then be able to see what you guys do like, what you don't like. If nobody likes the gaming videos, I guess I won't do them. Maybe I will, just for me. Or if I should do like couples gameplays, like me and my husband, would that be cool? Because I know a lot of people liked when Tiffany and Mario, you know, Tiffy Quake and Mario, what do you call himself? Red? When they would make like couples videos. Another game that we did play was, what was it called? Overcooked. We beat Overcooked 2 without ever playing Overcooked 1. Don't ask me why we never played 1 and we just bought 2. I have no idea. But that game was so freaking hard, and I feel like people would have been so entertained if we had actually filmed us playing that game, because it was so crazy. We also were playing It Takes Two, but that game is way too hard. I think we're not even halfway done, and we low-key quit because it's too much. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think you'd be interested in. If you do want some gameplays, what type of games do you want me to play? Like just the new games, or like nostalgic gameplays like on the PC? So that's that. And also, I think I'm going to try and film either my next video or sometime this month. I want to film a video of how I got into medical billing and coding, because that is my profession now, and explaining like how I basically am a first gen graduate and how I made it through, because my story is completely different from anyone else's story that I know of. Like taking X amount of years just to finish an associate's degree. But it doesn't matter how long you take, you know, it's the climb. You guys like that song from Miley Cyrus? Yeah, and another thing that I want to also include in my videos is like an entertainment rant about like what's going on in entertainment, or about a TV show. Like, would you guys watch a review or a recap of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Because I know that's big right now, but I don't know if the hype has died down. From what I've seen, they're gonna do a reunion. So maybe I'll do a reunion recap and then a season recap, so that it could be the most relevant, and then for anybody else who has missed what's gone on in season 2. Because my coworker literally just started watching season 2 of Mormon Wives. She literally binge watched the whole season while we were at work, because we kept talking about it. She was like, "What are you talking about? Mormon Wives? Like, what?" So yeah, if you guys are interested in any type of content that has to do with like TV entertainment or like celebrities, I think that that'd be a really good thing to also post. And I love watching TV, so I would definitely be consistent on that. I can be like another fucking Kenny JD, except for I don't know how to do my makeup. And we both live in Detroit. Hey girl, hey girl, hey. I'm not coming for your spot. I'm just saying, because I don't think she watches like those type of TV shows. She just watches like the Tubi movies. So it wouldn't be anything like that. It'd mainly be like new TV shows that are going on right now. But yes, I think that's all for today. I feel like I talked so much and gave you like a huge trauma dump. Thank you for coming along the ride with me. And if you like this type of format where I give you just like life updates, please let me know down in the comments. Again, I will try and make some more story times about the crazy stuff that has happened to me in the past. Like my crazy roommate who locked herself out of the bathroom and then yelled at me about it. Yes, so because she had diarrhea, like I caused it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please comment and share and subscribe, and go ahead and watch whatever video comes up next if you have not already seen it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.